Okay, so let's continue. We are adding the buttons for the doors here by interact, and so where do we have it? Door click. No, I searched outside of. There is where I want to search. So this is the function. I should take also the door index which we are sending, and maybe we can actually do, yeah, let's just try if it runs. So then it will look like this. Interact, waiting for input. You can see there is a button there because the mouse pointer changes, and I click it. Not much happens. I'll just try to reload. Yeah, we have steps happening when I click it. One step per click, so that's nice. Maybe we can just do, let's set log level to debug, and then we can actually just write which door was clicked as a debug thing. Logger.log oops, door blah blah clicked. Like so. Okay, let's try interact. Door 2 clicked and door 0 clicked. Yeah, we have something there. Okay, so now what do we want to do? Well, the one thing with the interact mode is that now the system doesn't call step continuously until finished. Self.finished is set to true. So instead we have to do the things that are in step. And sometimes we can just call step. But I think in this case, since, I mean, the main inputs here are this part where we first chose the initial door, and then the second part where we choose the final chosen door. And we're not going to do those in one go. So I think my idea here will be to do something like step part 1 initial door, long name there, but and then what I want to do is and then we have this object round state which we are using. It's a local variable in step, but now that one has to survive between clicks, so I think we can do it like this. We have a self.round state which is this one. Actually, why do we set it to -1 just after we just set it to -1? That we can remove. Should test it also, but I'll do that. So now we have this round state on the class, and that one will use, in step we'll still use the local variable, but here I think we can use round state. So here basically we have something like if self round state. So if we haven't chosen the initial door yet, so if this one is equal to -1, then we want to do this method, and else we want to call yeah, some other method here which does the second half of the step logic. I don't know, well, this name is maybe, yeah, it's okay. We should maybe also write here that it's for the interact mode. Yeah, what the heck. So like this. And here we call then the other method. So now nothing should happen, we are just passing, so I'll just see that I didn't introduce any error, and I did. We need that to be there, starting bracket. Alright, so now let's see if I choose door 2. Yeah, so at least no error so far, that's nice. So now what I want to do is I want to do this first part here. Yeah, I'm going to change it quite a bit. So that's also why it'll be a bit of duplicated code, but it's also very different, I would say. So let's say the first step should go all the way up until when we do the second call here for the final door, I guess. So I'll copy this part and add it here. And I think now I should go one step to the left. No. Oh yeah, because the while loop will be removed. There'll be no more while loop now. Oh, to the left. Okay, so now quite a lot is happening here, so we might mess things up. Initial setup, do we need to do that? Have it already in the class, and then maybe we should reset it, but that should happen at the end, so you have to remember that. Self to show round, no, now we show every round, so to say, so that's no longer needed. Okay, so these round states here I want to change to self.round state, but of course I don't want to change the ones further down. Yeah, this we're gonna change, but okay. What else do we want to do? If self.show round we can remove. Actually, I think split step and finished step are the same thing. I'll try split step. It's one I'm more used to, actually. Okay, so here is a big difference then. Now instead of doing all these things, there's not different levels now for interact. So instead we'll set this one to door index. So we have chosen the door here already. We should do that for the other one as well. So here it will basically just be set to the door index, and all of this can go away. Okay, can it not be 0, 1 or 2? I don't think it can, because those are the only doors we have, so we are controlling that now. We always show the round. Actually, here we should... why do we always pick the leftmost one? Because it's always only one, right? There's never any choice. Yeah, if you pick the car, there is. Okay. So we should randomize, not always pick the leftmost door. It's actually giving away clues. And this one we remove. Okay. I'm betting now that this maybe will not work in the first try, so let's see what happens. No, we have an internal error. Yeah, that figures. There's a round state. Didn't we change all those? Try again. Yeah, that was it. So that's actually what we expect. We click a door. The dashed line shows that that's the initial door. A goat is revealed. And now it's ready for the second click, which we haven't implemented yet. So we'll do that. So here in the second half, we will start from here, where we do the second, where we set the final chosen door. And then we go to the end. So this part I'll copy up to the step 2. Now it should, well, it should be brought to the left there. And here we want to start by setting then the final chosen door to the door index we have. And then all the other levels goes away. And this check I don't feel is necessary. And it's always showing the round. Yeah, so I mean this is different enough that we can duplicate some code, I think. We check the strategy, yeah, sure. And now wins. Update the canvas. We always show the round. Canvas dot. We should always, since we've written canvas this way, we need to have it here. Maybe it's nice to just use self-context canvas everywhere, but now this is the way I've done it, and we should. I'll try to use split step instead. Level okay. Yeah. So I guess we shouldn't need to call those, because we're not scoring now. This is for the while loop. Self to finished we don't need. And then we have a split step here. Okay, so let's try this. Now, okay, now we remember one thing is that we want to reset the round state here at the end for the next round. Because you should be able to also in interact mode try several times. That's the whole idea with the round state and everything. So I think that should happen at the end. Okay. What do we have? We click a door. And a door is revealed. Always the leftmost one. And I click here. Okay, and now we have internal error. Okay, we still have, okay, yeah, I forgot round state should be self.round state. Okay, so this one replace, this one we skip, replace. That was it. Okay, let's see now. So we pick the initial door. And there we pick the goat, and we have the animation. That is nice. Okay, and then it gets stuck there. It gets copied down to the correct strategy, and statistics is updated, but we don't get the initial state again. So I guess here we need to update the main doors again, and probably do a split step. Okay, so let's do some switch strategy. Yeah, so now it gets reset to the closed doors, and there I missed. And now I can try again. Actually, now I know that I know the car is here now because of this bug with the always choosing the leftmost one when revealing. So that we should change. And here we need to, yeah. Okay, we'll do another switch. Okay, and let's do 3 stay as well. Now I know the car is there. Okay, so I have to take it. So that's actually a really bad flaw. Now we don't know. Let's do a stay strategy and see that it gets recorded. Yes. Skipping to last 5 rounds. Okay, so that one we don't want. Stop interact. That sign doesn't make sense now. So I guess in the update canvas, we can do what? Yeah, we can just tell it that it's interact mode. Typically it's not, but if it's interact mode, then we always go here, right? If interact mode or show round. And then, yeah, here is the sign, so now it will never end up there. I think that might be enough. So let's try to send that then to update. Not main doors, but update canvas. Okay, maybe that works. So restart again, and now we just try to do more than 5 and see that we don't get that sign. So now we know we get the car. It's a bit slow now. You'd want it to be faster when it's in interact mode, but right now we can't do much about that. I have to wait until it goes to the right here. We should actually probably add a prompt here so it's more clear to the user what to do. Okay, and now we should use some stay. Good choice. And now we don't see the sign, so that's nice. Can we see a 6th stay as well? Yes. Yeah, so I think this works for interact mode. I just want to, it's not so clear when you can actually click, so maybe we add a prompt for that. So something here in setup canvas. We can do an interact mode prompt. Which is a text then. Maybe it goes up here to the left. Click a door. Maybe. X can we set to maybe 1 and Y to 1. Because it's going to be in the middle. But we can actually do text align left here. So then we set the point to the left of the text. Okay, let's see what we get. Maybe we want that to be colored as well, like we did with the skipping sign. So I'll just do some more graphical elements. So what did we have? We have something, it's very similar to this one actually. We'll just copy this one. Should we reuse it? No. So yeah, it can be pink again. But now we want, so we'll use actually center here again. So it's always easier to think about the center point of things. So maybe x4, no, 3, maybe less than that even. Yeah, we'll see. And y2 should probably be less than that. Anyway, we have opacity 0, but let's start to see it now. We should probably set the Z index. Yeah, something like that. Maybe that's actually okay, I guess. It doesn't need to be, of course, it shouldn't be 3 high here. Maybe 1. And y, because x3, y1, okay, should be y1. Click a door, maybe a little bit less wide. Okay, so that one now, we want to, first we unset it. And then we want to show it whenever you can click a door. So now how do we know that we can click a door? Okay, I'll do at the end of interact mode when we reset things. That's one obvious place. So we should do this in the canvas update or something. But for now I'll just do a method. Set interact prompt opacity, visibility maybe. Self comma visible or not. And then we have for x in range len interact prompt. Then we set this item in the list to whatever we have here. Okay, and then now we can try to set it to visible at the very end here. That's one idea. Self should not go there. Too much copying happening. Okay, interact. So now we don't get that sign in the beginning here. Click a door. Okay. And then it should also go away once we have clicked that door. So it should go away at the beginning here once we have clicked the door. And then we I guess I'll do split step there instead. Maybe here we set it to true again. Does this make sense? So again, we won't have it at the beginning. That's my coffee machine turning off. So click it, or it shows a little bit too early actually. That's one thing. And it never went away, right? So if there is a split step there, why didn't it go away? Visible false, so we should set opacity to whatever we get there. But one thing I think we can do as well, this one, it's nice with the tweening that the doors show slowly and then the things kind of fade in and out. But maybe here we want to set certain time point when this happens, because I think also maybe when we show it, it should be at the very end. So let's say it's at 1.0, and then we do what's it called? If we go to the wiki, I mean the wiki you can always reach here, help wiki, implementation, free code graphics. So set opacity time. Yeah, time is the word we want to use. Time equals this one. I don't know. So just before we set it to the desired visibility, we set it to the one that is already is, so to say. Let's try that. Because now it should show at the very end, I guess. Yeah. Okay, it's not doing what I want, clearly. But there it appeared at the very end. It does get removed also. It's just not doing it very logical. Okay, so what is happening here? When I press in the middle, Okay, sorry. Try again. In the initial state, it kind of just goes away and then it's shown. Yeah, so that's actually what I want. But maybe I want to do it so that if it should be set to be visible, then I want to show it at the very end, and otherwise I want to show it at the very beginning. I don't know, it makes sense to me right now, can't even explain, but I want to stop the tweening from happening. Aha, what's this? Okay, interact, let's restart it. You see, it's still shown here, and then we have to wait one more step here. Because it should probably go at the very, very end, because there's always a split step at the end. Maybe I don't even want this one to be there. Let's see. Still shown a full step before. It's showing here when I can't really click anything. I have to wait until here. Aha, okay, so I'm looking at the wrong step. Okay, so yeah, so I should do it at the very end here. Maybe again this one is not necessary at the end there. Let's see how this feels. Restart interact. No, restart it again. I don't know, something was wrong. Still showing a bit before there, to my eyes. Why is that? There it's shown at the end, I guess. Not really. Okay. Also, I don't really remove it here at the beginning of this one. I guess that is what I would want. Yeah. Maybe this is still helpful now, but doesn't look the way I kind of envisioned it, so that's always annoying. Why is interact? Okay, so now I click that one. Click a door. Yeah, it's at least doing something useful, I think, now. It's just, I think it's showing a little bit too early. I want it to show at the very end here. But I'm not sure I can do that right now. I'm not sure I can figure it out, at least. We probably shouldn't allow someone to click this one, the reveal door. That's not really following any strategy, so it will mess up the statistics. So how do we do that? Maybe here, just to say that if the reveal door is not -1, well, actually, I mean, the door index can never be, so we can just say that if revealed door is equal to door index, then we can log that. Maybe not even as a I mean, here we can use log normal, maybe. You may not choose the revealed door maybe, and then we return here, so we just skip whatever. Yeah, we skip that choice, and then this should then kind of show up to the user. Maybe we should even use a prompt in the canvas for that, because for example if you maximize it like this, you will not see the log. So I think we should always use the canvas actually. What happened? Okay, I should check. I should click the reveal door, of course. You may not choose the reveal door. Okay, that's good. All right. Something like this was the intention of the interact mode. So we can build statistics here. See if we are lucky when we pick. Now, for example, I'm very lucky. And I should also do the to-do I put up to randomize. Instead of doing this, I should do what is that? Random dot picking from a list. From list. Is it just to send a list to random dot choice? Yeah. Random dot choice in the reveal list. So I should use this also down there, even though it's more important when you pick manually. No, maybe not. Yeah, like that. Let's try that. So now I should not be able to use the fact that we always pick the leftmost. So when I pick the car initially, this for example would mean that this is always the car, and now it wasn't. Yeah, so now it's working. Okay, I'll need to break here, but I think actually this exercise is done now. I mean, maybe there are small things. This click door should be shown initially. I need to fix the editor description a bit. I should, I mean, I want to add a canvas key, a canvas legend here, canvas description, using a screenshot from the actual canvas, which I couldn't do initially because it didn't exist. So now I actually know what the canvas looks like. So then I can go ahead and kind of explain it. Just update the text a bit with some of the things I've done while coding. But otherwise I think that this one is certainly ready to press publish. So that's the next step. I mean, I think I can do that now even. So I'll publish. And what that means is if I now go to futureskill.com, exercises, and now maybe I need to clear these ones and see if I can find it. Yeah, so there we have Monty Hall in the list of all the exercises, and now I can also solve it as a user. And actually I get the solution here because it gets saved on my account, but a normal user would not have my solution here. And here we see the different levels. So yeah, I mean, this one should actually give me an okay here. And see if it still works. And I'm showing the debug printout, so that is a reason to have the logger. I want to remove that now. But I got 1,000 points, that's nice. 33%, so that means I can move to level 2 and yeah, and solve that one. But I should fix that logger thing. and some small things. So basically logger is just to say here that we use log normal instead. So I'll save that. Yeah, but basically it's ready. It's only a few small tweaks, and I'll also post a link to this exercise, the published one, below the video, so you can check it out. Yeah, thank you very much.